Hey guys, thank you for coming back to NAS 716 Studio. My name is Anas Mengla. You're watching Mind Your Business with Naz. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. But before we talk about anything else, let's just quickly look at the schedule. There is a change and there's a typo on the schedule as well, and I'm sorry for that. I don't have time to fix it right now. So we have our show on Monday to Thursday. It used to be every weekday, but somebody dropped out. There's some family issues, and we wish him good luck. Frank Handley won't be doing a show anymore. But on Monday we have Clearing the Mist with Ken Hamilton. On Tuesdays, Vibing with Vicky Weidman. On Wednesdays, Faith Matters with Dr. Nasir Khan. And Frank Handley used to do his show on Thursday, and my show was on Friday. But from next week on, you'll be watching my show on Thursday. And on Thursday, from here on, it's going to be Mind Your Business, and that's the type I'm talking about. I'll take the responsibility of that. Mind Your Business with Naz. So that's our schedule. You can watch us on live on Facebook and YouTube, but this video lives on Facebook and YouTube forever. You can send your comments and questions live as well if you see them, or you can comment a question later on too, and we'll be able to answer your questions during the show or after the show. If the questions are for the guest, then we pass that information to the guest as well. Thank God it's Friday. It's the end of week. I always wonder who decided that Friday was going to be the last day of the week. But we'll talk about more. We are joined by our wonderful friend, my sister.
Hello.
Marissa. Marissa, she's a bit shy, so it's going to take her a few seconds to warm up. Marissa Smouse, she has a business right in this building, NAS 716.
Yes.
Right. How did you start your business here? Before we talk about you, so let's go with that.
Okay, so I am a massage therapist, and the way I started my business was through a friend. I found the building. I graduated I got my license 2 months before moving in the building, and I moved in December, and I've loved it ever since. And it's going really well for me.
So December, just for the viewer, is when we open up this building as well. So you and Justin, who has a chiropractor business, you were the first people who moved in with us in this building as well.
Yes.
And you've been here, and you've been busier than ever before, as I see it. You're picking up a lot more people here as well. So how has been the experience so far for you?
So it's been good. Like you said, I have been getting more clients, more regulars, more people seeing good benefits out of my massage. So I'm happy. I'm making people feel good, feel better.
All right, okay. So just before you walk into the building, just for an hour ago, I was trying to do an ad outside, and I said, people should chase their dream. When we're younger, when somebody asks us we want to become a teacher or want to become a fireman or policeman or whatever else, and then with life we get busy. Then we end up working at McDonald's, and we work at Tim Horton and Walmart, and these places. I work at most of these places too. I've done all sort of jobs as well, but we forget about our dream.
Yes.
I'm not demeaning any job. I'm not saying that any of these, people have to work. People have to do something.
Yes.
But how important do you think it is to follow your dream, to do something that you want to do?
I would say it's super important. Before I was a massage therapist, I was a waitress for 10 years, and I got by, but I never felt whole. So I tried to go to school a while ago for massage therapy, and it didn't work out. So I dropped out of the program, but I just felt in my soul that I needed to do this, that it was my calling. So I went back and was able to finish. It was by no means easy, but it was super important for me to follow my dream.
Okay, and why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself before we,
So I am a 28-year-old mom of one. And
how old is your son, right?
He is 11.
11. What's his name?
Christian.
He was in the building too. He's tall, handsome too.
Yes, he comes and hangs out.
Yeah. So he's into sports as well, right?
Yes,
You're
he's a
taking
basketball player.
Basketball. Okay. I have 3 boys as well, and 2, the older one, are into basketball as well. My oldest son is producing this show. Yes. He's the one who pointed out the mistakes as well. So you're spending a lot of time with him as well. It was probably very tough as well, because my wife had to do the same thing too, because I'm in the military. I used to go on for different trainings, and she was minding the business. That's the name of the show as well. She was doing the business, running the business, and taking care of three boys. So talk about your experience for all the other moms who are trying to start this thing too.
So it definitely takes a village, I would say. I have a lot of help from my family and my friends, which helped me make it through school. But it definitely hasn't been easy. It's been a tough road, but I'm glad I'm here doing it.
Do you think it was worth doing all that work?
Yes, definitely. Because
Would
I'm
you wanna-
super happy.
Yeah.
in my
So
profession.
you mentioned to me last week that you still sometimes go and work at the other place where you used to work, just for heck of it, right? Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I don't mean to, but
Yeah.
if I go in there and they need me, I'll help out.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yes.
Do you miss that world? Do you still enjoy
Not really, a little bit, but it's definitely two completely different worlds because waitressing is fast paced. You got 10,000 things to do, and with massage, it's just like sometimes I feel as though I'm as relaxed as my customer.
I felt a couple times that I was, or somebody commented too. There you go. Thank you. So Vicky Weidman, who has a show here on Tuesday, she's asking what is about the career choice that caught attention. So there you go. So why did you choose doing this business?
So my sister has systemic lupus, so that comes with a lot of inflammation. So like she would go through times where her hands wouldn't work, or she just like couldn't move her around, her joints were just super stiff. And I would go in and just like give her a little hand massage, and all of a sudden she would have mobility. And I was like, if I could help people, I would love to do that.
Okay. And then from my personal experience as well, 2 weeks ago, thank you, Vicky Weidman, for that question. I just want to remind other people too that they can still ask questions online, just like Vicky did on Facebook or YouTube. Send your questions, and my handsome producer will be able to post those questions online for us right here, or we can answer their. Thank you. We'll be able to answer your questions like that too. That is awesome. Thank you, Vicky. 2 weeks ago. I know you, and you know us too, because my wife and I were here a lot. We work long hours, so I started feeling like stiffness in my left hand. I couldn't even like lift a lot of things. I still have some pain, but most of it is gone. And then I spoke to my wife. I took Tylenol. I took everything else that I could. I took some homeopathic too, and the pain was still there. It just goes away for like a few minutes, and then it will come back. So my wife suggested that I should come and ask you, and I did. And she gave me like a shoulder massage and massage in upper arm here. You probably know the name of the muscle that you were pressing. Yeah, biceps and everything. So the pain actually did go away. I was able to move. It's more like I'm more mobile than ever before.
Yeah.
And I did not listen to you. I did not follow your recommendation. I should have come back for the second session as well. There's another question too. There you go.
I do not take insurance yet, but hopefully in the near future I will be taking insurance.
Yeah, and then that's another thing too. Like if you're working out of this building, I know that we help Justin figure out a few things too, because we have a transportation business and we have to work with insurance companies too. So the question is just for other people that a lot of time Medicaid or Fidelis or other insurance company will send the patients to you as well, and you get batch of patients. So that's kind of suggestion. It's a question as well, but it's a suggestion as well that you should probably hurry up and get that done so you can even get.
I don't take insurance, but I did try to make it affordable by offering a 30-minute targeted medical massage, and that's $30 in case you don't really have it, but you need it.
I feel like Vicky should be here asking these questions. I'm so excited just to talk to you, and I'm forgetting all these basic questions. Thank you so much, Vicky. So the pain went away. I'll give myself massage, or my wife will help you, or kids will help me, but it's not the same thing when you go to a professional too. So how long was the training for you?
So the program I went to was a full year, and it was full time. So by the end of the program, I was there 6 days a week, like 5-hour days. So it was a super huge commitment. And because of COVID, though, we got just pushed back and stopped for 4 months, and then they just started us right back up.
So for anyone else out there, if they want to get into the same business, do you have to spend your own money, or is there any sort of
So
aid
there
by state?
is financial aid. Yes, they do offer financial aid. I went to the New York Institute of Massage, and they offer a couple different options for classes. You can do night classes from 6 to 10:30 at night, or you could do the morning classes, which are 8 to 12:30. You can go full-time or part-time for 2 years.
It's in-person school?
In person,
Or
yeah.
where is it?
Williamsville.
Would be nice if it's
On
online.
transit.
No, it shouldn't be online.
Right.
Okay, and then
My answer to everything, if you just breathe through things,
yeah.
you'll get through them.
So another thing is when people come from 9 to 5 job, like a regular job working at another place, to owning your own business, right? So what would you are the biggest changes or challenges that you felt?
So the biggest change for me is like it's a positive change of being available for my son because I am a single mom. So he does like play basketball a lot, so I'm able to just block off everything when I feel like it.
We have another comment. You keep phrasing. Okay. All right. Thank you. We're having some internet issues. Hopefully they will be able to. Are we having a lot of frame drops right now? Okay. So we apologize for that. We'll work on that. We can't really fix it right now. So balancing the time between family and that is one of the challenges.
Yeah. And then I would say one of the challenges would be, I haven't really found any challenges yet. This has been working for me well. Like I've been able to support myself financially, which is a huge thing. And
so from our experience too, when you work a 9 to 5 job, when you work for somebody else, when you clock out, when you walk home, you're done with work. But for your work, you're still on duty because you still have to update your Facebook status, social media. You're trying to
phone calls,
phone calls, and you're still trying to do that too. One more comment. Thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you so much. How are you? Oh, there you go.
I'm building clientele mostly through word of mouth. Like word of mouth has been my number one asset. Referrals and word of mouth.
You are one of the nicest people I know, so I know that everyone that came through our family or through us too, they are still with you as well. So you holding out your client is one of the biggest challenges because there are other places people can go to.
Yes.
So that's another question too. What do you have? What do you do differently than other people?
So I would say during massage, I'm very specific. Like I really want to make you feel better. So if I feel something that's messed up, I'm really going to work on it and not just bypass it. Also, my prices are pretty reasonable compared to other people. I probably have the lowest prices around.
All right. And then for those who are planning to get into this business or do something else too, I just want to remind you that there are places out there. For example, this very building that we're out of, NAS 716 Business and Cultural Center, there are still offices available that you can rent. You can do barber shop if you wanted to open that. If you wanted to do like makeup, just a accounting business, if you are a lawyer or a psychiatrist, psychologist, any medical small business too. There are many offices available. Just follow your dream because in a few years you'll be sitting there like I should have, right?
Yes.
We all go through that.
Right, and when I first started here, I was also working at a medical spa, and I was hesitant to like quit there because it was a constant income, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to make it on my own. But as soon as I stopped working there, the benefits for myself started flooding in, so I would say it was worth the risk. And
it's very difficult. It's one of those things that you have to like a leap of faith. You just have to do it. It's not easy. It does not come natural to a lot of people, but you have to do it. Once you do it, it's easy. And I was trying to make the point before. Vicky reminded us of the last question is that 9 to 5 job was beautiful, was nice. Like at 5 o'clock you're done. You don't have to deal with it. But when we started, our first business was aero transportation, my wife and I will be working 7 days a week nonstop, and the phone will ring in the middle of the night too, and we'll answer the phone calls. We're not doing that anymore. We're not 24-hour anymore because thankfully, over the years, we've built that clientele. We have those pattern people who would only go with our company, that they keep us busy at daytime, that we can afford to take the evening off and we can put our phones away. And our kids are growing and they need it too. So our families are very important. They are important to you as well. You mentioned that. I remember your family was here at the opening of the business too, and they were really excited. Your mom was there, right?
Yes, my mom actually just got her first massage about a month ago, and I don't know why she waited so long because she loved it.
That's beautiful. That's nice.
Took her a while.
Yeah, and then so you gotta keep your family, always keep them with you, because that's very important too. If you're paying attention, so you have to work harder. Especially when you start in the business, you'll be working. You won't be counting hours. I don't even count hours because I think I still work about 100 hours a week with this business and with everything that we do. This radio show is beside everything else that I do. Right? Yeah, I'm either in front of the camera or behind the camera, or even at daytime too. I'm trying to schedule clients and all that. And then we have a transportation business and this building and so much more. But it's so exciting. Every day is different, right?
Yes.
Every client is different for you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is.
Any challenge at all? Any difficult? How do you handle difficult customers if you do get them?
Luckily, I haven't come across many difficult customers.
Okay.
There is a lot of the number one thing I have to worry about is comparison, because people are constantly comparing me to their last therapist. But usually all my comparisons are positive on my end. So.
All right. How do people find you?
I'm getting a lot of searches off of Google. And
what's your business
Facebook, name? Masterpiece Massage.
Okay. Peace, P-E-A-C-E. Peace, okay. Masterpiece Massage.
Yes.
And that's on, so they can Google that, and then you're on Facebook as well.
Yes. And another thing is I'm open Sundays, and a lot of people are not. So that's a big thing.
Do you accept walk-ins too?
Yes, I will, but I'm not always in the office, so preferably call first, but I will make my way in.
So what's your phone number?
716-940-3497.
So it's a phone call or text message, right?
Phone call, text message, or you can book through the app on masterpiecemassageonline.com.
You have a website too? How come I didn't know about that?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. So they can book on Facebook as well?
Yes.
All right. So
it is linked through Facebook.
Right, so they can book on Facebook. They can go on your website, masterpiecemassageonline.com. And then, or they can just book through cell phone too. They can just send you a quick text message and say, if you're returning customer, obviously it's easy for you. And then you're accepting credit cards?
Yep, credit cards, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle.
And then you're just like what Vicky reminded us, that you're still trying to sign up with a few insurance company, and hopefully we'll be able to, I know that you'll know, I'll probably try to help you with that too. Any message that you want to give? We'll end the show because it's been 20 minutes and you're not talking a lot. You're shy, I know that. Any final message for somebody who's probably in your shoe? Because I was your age too, and I did not finish college when I was your age. So I went to college later on too. So what's your message for somebody who hasn't followed their dream and who are probably thinking and not sure if they should start their business or not?
My message would be to definitely find a way to figure it out and follow your dream by any means. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to need help, and you just gotta get through it.
All right, your son is going to be watching this video, so say something to him too. Go ahead.
Hey, Christian.
All right, that will be the end of the show. I just want to remind you the schedule one more time, guys. We are here Monday to Thursday. Starting next week, somebody dropped out, so we only have show 4 days for now. I'm talking.
With Lucidchart, you can clearly communicate your